Okay, people, so it's been about a month since I announced the Super Speed Bros, which, in case you don't know, I recommend watching that video to find out what it is. It's basically, I might seem hard to believe, but I'm going to try and work on a show of sorts. Not really a show, but I'm promoting it as one because it's not going to do well if I don't. It's more of a story told with pictures with voice acting, kind of like a comic dub, but like actually good and with an original plot line. And so basically, it's been a while, and we've got some updates for you for people who haven't been following. So first of all, we have a Discord all about the Speed Pros. It isn't your local YouTuber's mental hospital, but it's an original Discord server entirely dedicated to the Speed Bros, that gives you daily facts and trivia about the series for you to memorize and learn. And it's not toxic or anything, for as far as I've seen. So, and with all of the people who are currently working on it are there. So I recommend giving that a shot. Another update is that we're on Tumblr. So if you want behind the scenes blog posts and images, then that's the place to check them out. We'll be posting fairly regularly, about once or twice a week on there. So, yeah, that's all fine and dandy. Now, the big boy, which you probably may or may not know, but the Speed Bros is currently looking for artists, because this is a big priority. Now, I can draw. The entire show is done in my fairly unique art style. So, yeah, we're currently looking for artists who can fairly replicate my art style and give life and color to my normal art. So, yeah, if you're interested in working on this, I will say that the show itself does have some fairly mature themes. So, here's everything that's included in the show here. Alright, got that? Okay, so if you like that, then, if you're fine with working with those, then please DM me. My Discord will be on screen. If you're fairly decent at art beyond levels of Microsoft Paint, then please DM me, because the number one thing we're looking for is artists and colorists. Now, a formal Speed Bros trailer will come eventually. In terms of general process in working on the show, I would say that we're still very early into development. We're currently working on the script. The script is about 25% done. I'm currently working on a law document to share with other people so they properly know what they're working on. We've been pumping out some really good art recently, and this art was done by Talon and Tails, who unfortunately left due to personal reasons, which I'm not sure if she wants me to disclose. So, yeah, we really need you. If we could do... So, yes, if you could contact us, and if you have really fairly good art skills, then I think you would work really well here. As the Super Speed Bros needs all of the help it can get to form into reality. Now, about the show itself, for every update, I've decided that we're going to answer some frequently asked questions about the show. So, first one is, what's the age rating? I would say age 13 plus. It has quite a lot of offensive jokes and ish. Maybe even some that would extend it to a 15 rating, but I'm going to say 13. And if Peggy or ESRB or whoever gives the movie ratings these days, later on gives it an M, just say that I said that it was T for teen. So they can suck that up their ass. What is the Super Speed Bros about? You almost got me. I can't say that until... You're not really gonna know that until I can give you guys a proper trailer. I want to save a lot of things for the trailer. But if you do some digging on my YouTube community post, you can find me saying some stuff about the storyline. But I will say this, it's kind of like if Captain Underpants and Dogman met Sonic and Deadpool. So, If that sounds interesting, then subscribe. Nah, I'm not forcing you to do anything, but if subscribe if you want, because you'll know when it comes out. Is the pilot still releasing in 2024? I can't guarantee anything. The pilots, we're aiming to get it out by the end of the year, but that's not a guarantee. We want to make this as quality as possible. We don't want to rush anything. We want to make sure that it's good, solid, and more good. So I can't guarantee it'll be out by 2024, but that's what we're aiming for by the end. Why is the main character of the series my channel mascot? Isn't that a little weird, a little frisky-disky? Well, bit of lore. The Super Speed Bros was a thing before the show. The Super Speed Bros was a comic which I shared between my friends. It was very simplistic storylines, which was just an excuse to draw and practice my art skills about me and my friends doing wacky things. It's since evolved since then and has changed throughout the years, mostly correlating to my years. So now that I'm 14, it's now violent, edgy, meta shitloads, as you can probably imagine. So the Super Speed Bro. So Diggs was always a part of the So my channel mascot, Diggs, was always a part of the Super Speed Bros. He was always drawn in the comics. It was meant to represent me in the comics. Nowadays, he's much more of his own character. I draw myself completely differently to him. But since I didn't want him to be used as, I no longer wanted to use, around 2020, in late 2023, I didn't want to use an N plush as my profile picture anymore. So I switched it to a little drawing of the character that I did in Microsoft Paint. Will it be turned into a full show after the pilot? I hope so. The Super Speed Bros is a very passionate thing which I'm working on. That sounds hella corporate, but it's true. It's basically my passion project. In fact, yes, it is my passion project. So I'm aiming for it to get at least 20k on YouTube, but I'm backing on it doing better on Newgrounds. So, but eventually I can, so that it will be more commonly well known, so that we can get more people on the team and just slowly build and build and build until we've got a full team of people and they're all making the Super Speed Bros. Who do you currently have on the team? Right now, we have Chris, someone who worked for Drone Throne for a bit. So, that's a little pretty. She's the one who drew this art. Found it a little offensive, but fucking do what you want. I'm not gonna blame you. Now I know about the allegations that she's 10. She's not. She's 14, like me. That was a joke. Stop crying. Okay. And then we have Sammy Boy, our certified music man, making all of the funny songs for our thing. Also, if you can make music, then please DM me. We don't want just him doing it. I know he's going to be watching this, so no offense, but we do want more people making different music, so we can have a variety of music tracks. Also, Elliot, I'm so sorry I'm not going back to your music listing. I'll do it eventually. I'm sorry. I'm also doing some of the music because I have my own band, wouldn't you know it? But for the most part, Sammy is doing a lot of the music, and myself, is doing literally everything else except for the music. I'm voice acting, I'm doing a lot of the drawing, I'm doing backgrounds, I'm doing everything except the music. I want to be involved in it as much as possible so that I can really get my direction in, if you know what I mean. We used to have Talon Tales, who was an excellent artist, who would give all of these things some spice of life. But she left due to personal reasons, like I mentioned before, and I'm not sure if she's comfortable with me mentioning them, so I won't, just in case. So yeah, that's mostly... I'm going to be realistic. Talon leaving is probably the reason why we're losing new artists. It's not because we were a piece of shit to her or anything. It wasn't because of bad. She can tell you firsthand. Come on, Talon, say that in the comments. And we weren't a piece of shit to her. It was just personal reasons. So don't worry. If you decide to join, we won't treat you like shit.
You should so cut that out. It makes it sound like you're going to abuse anyone who comes in. That sounded like you were going to abuse anyone who comes in. Cut that out of the video.
Yeah. It's just... So, yes. Updates, so progress is slow but steady on the Super Speed Bros. And yeah. I hope forward to y'all seeing it soon. Anyways, do what I said in the video and subscribe to not miss it, I guess. Bye.